Hi there, I'm going to show you two things today on this second video. The first thing I'm going to show you is that I've changed the page, and you've got a video introduction here, of course, and as you go down you'll find more information. I'm going to put another video here, which is the one I'm recording at the moment, but it's just to tell you what you will get once you are actually into the page for the having bought the product. Because some people have been saying, well, what do I actually get? I don't understand this. So what we've done is we showed you exactly what you're going to get. Now, this is the screen that you see once you've bought. You have up here, you have a password. You put your password in and you get this video, which is just me thanking you for your purchase. And then you get all the products. Now, this is where you start, the introduction. Yeah. So the introduction, you get the ebooks, which is Living and Working in Spain, which if we just go across here, you see Buying Property and Living in Spain, which I wrote a couple of years ago, and this is where it is now. All of those chapters are in the Living and Working in Spain book. So why would you want to come and live in Spain, what to expect, etc., etc. So it's a very comprehensive book, but it's not a long book, but it will get you on the road to buying your property in Spain. Okay, if we go back, right, we can see that you've also got the main points of the articles and the bios from each person who's been interviewed below. And then you get this Twitter and social media articles, which if I go over to preview over here, you can see social media in Spain and Twitter. And you've got links to the articles I've written about the use of social media in Spain with a special emphasis on Twitter. And so you've got why you need Twitter, the Twitter list, so they're great users of Twitter in Spain. That's a really good thing, by the way. 10 more Spanish Twitter users, another 10 for good measure. I'm going to put some more in as well. So keep an eye, once you've bought, keep an eye on this, and every now and again there'll be a new one in there. You've also got something from one of our contributors, which is Mike Cliff Jones, Beginner's Guide to Twitter. Yeah? Everything in there is useful for finding out more information about Spain. Then we actually get to the main body of the product. The first body in the audio is the Estate Agent Confessions, and if you click on it, what happens is it opens up QuickTime. Yeah. And in QuickTime, I'll just be quiet for a minute, you'll see.
I've been an estate agent in Spain now for almost 10 years, and I have to say it's been a fun time, it's been a stressful time, it's been an extremely hard working time, and estate agents in general get a bad press, and probably rightly so. A lot of them deserve the bad press from the stories that I've heard over the years. But then again, they've probably heard stories about me, and it doesn't necessarily mean that they're true.
So anyway, that's the introduction. From there, let's go back to the right screen. It's about differentiating yourself from a herd as an estate agent, and the part 2 of that. The commissions and scams, this is how to avoid getting ripped off by your estate agent. The do's and do nots, so what you should be doing and what you shouldn't be doing when you're buying a property, and then just some anecdotes of estate agent life. Now, the main part, of course, are the interviews with everybody who's already made it successfully over in Spain. And what we got is we had 16, 3, 4, 5, 6. You just click on the name, and again, you get the interview each time. There are 16 interviews to start off with, and then we've added recently the first 2 new ones in. Which are with 2 other people who've made success in Spain. Now, as you can see from each one, we have an artist and guest house owner, Currencies Direct, so that's money transfer, life coach, IFA is an independent financial advisor, of course, DJ in a PR company, podcaster, scenic artist, lawyer. You get the idea. All of these people have done different things to become successful in Spain. And the interviews here are between 25 and 45 minutes. And what they do is they give you a great idea of how they got here and take you through the whole process of coming to Spain and how you really need to follow these people to make sure you're doing the same things that they did. Because the things that they did, you model yourself on those, they were successful. Yeah. After that, we've got some bonuses. There's a quick article I did about property developing in Spain. That's quite interesting now that the market's starting to come back a bit as well. Breaking Free is an ebook about finding a new life and purpose, which is quite relevant for people who are coming over to Spain, because some people come here and they don't find that life, they don't find the purpose of the life in Spain. They just come here and they get bored of the sun after a couple of months and that's it, they go back. That's it. Next one is Happy Book, Changing Your Mindset, which again is another thing which is about making sure that your mindset changes when you come over here, because if you do the same things you've always done, you'll get the same results. And then Alex, who's one of the people who was interviewed, he has written a book called Someday My Shit Will Come In. And it's about putting off procrastination and actually getting something done. In your case, buying a property in Spain and getting your life in Spain started. Okay, so have a look at all that and see what you think. Now, as you know, the price is €47, dollars, and when you go into ClickBank and buy it, you get so much information. You get all that information. But remember, just below here, we've also got the sign up for the mailing list, and you can sign up for the mailing list, and if you do, you get lots more information on a regular basis. I tend to put up 2 or 3 things a week, which is much more information about Spain. It's all useful, and everything will help you. But last thing I wanted to do, just wanted to point you in the direction of one thing on the page here. We go down. The Estate Agent Confessions, the book about how to avoid the scams of an estate agent. If you look, I say this alone will save you thousands, and then in big print here, I say, let me just repeat for emphasis. 2 clients saved over €10,000 each by investing €47. 2 clients saved over €10,000 each. In other words, they bought the Success in Spain audio series, the things they were told to look out for within the Estate Agent Confessions, they put into practice, and they realized they were getting ripped off for money, and they actually saved over €10,000. You try it too. It's well worth it. Get yourself the Success in Spain audios.